What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Welcome. Just getting things started. Raheem, thank you for liking the live. Welcome back. I recognize the name. How you doing? You are here. Literally just started the stream. Love it, man. How you been? How's your day? Just kicking things off. Wednesday stream. We're gonna get into more Borderlands 4 chaos here with Cash. You been good? Nice. I got my the rep kit I was looking for in the last stream. I was farming at the Meathead Riders, the shiny war paint with elemental affinity on it for some buffed elemental damage, which plays into really nicely with this build I'm working on. So that's what I'm running now. I've got the shiny war paint with elemental affinity. So the last thing I'm really hoping I can get, that and hoping it won't take me a million years to get, is a Watts for dinner. Twitch, what's going on, man? What's up? You're in here quick, dude. I just started the live. Welcome. Hopefully your Wednesday is going well. But yeah, I was just saying, if y'all remember from the last stream, I was farming the shiny war paint from Meathead Riders. Finally got it. Got it yesterday. So I got what I was looking for with the elemental affinity on it for some buffed elemental damage. The last piece of this build I'm trying to get to before I like do the video for this. And Raheem, I'll get to that in just a second regarding the firmware. But the last piece of this I'm hoping to get before I create the video walk or breakdown of this build is a Watts for dinner with Vagabond and Siphon on it. So far I've gotten a few with Vagabond. This is kind of the best one I've gotten so far with Vagabond. Sturdy, I was like, okay, Sturdy is at least good enough for now. It makes me a little bit stronger. I can take a little bit more damage because of the 20% damage reduction for 5 seconds, but it's not what I want. I want Siphon. So I'm still at Origo trying to get it. I'm going to run this for just a little bit here, a few rounds, and see if I'm lucky enough to get it. And if not, I'm going to change it up and we'll go do something else because it does get very boring and monotonous to keep farming Origo. It is just, it's so boring. It's so boring. Let's see. So Raheem, yeah, you said, is Deadeye the best augment? And I think what you mean is firmware. So the Deadeye is a firmware. It is likely, in my opinion, I would say it is the best firmware for a gun-centric build where you're getting ideally every shot is a crit, or at least the majority of your shots are crits, because when you get up to level 3 with this, it buffs damage incredibly, like so much. So on level 3, every critical hit grants 15% critical damage, plus 15% critical damage per stack for a maximum of 5 stacks. So 5 times 15 for 10 seconds. Like that is huge damage. But again, this is for like a gun centric build. Ideally that's doing a lot of crit. Which is why I like always have it in all my builds, because I'm a very like run and gun focused player. I that's just how I play. So Deadeye, all 3 into Deadeye is typically how I play. I am trying something new here. I have never used the get out of jail free card firmware. I've never used it. However, I was like, I wonder if this could play in well with Cash, knowing that I use this steely crack shot for when I'm bossing, and it might help with getting back into like being able to throw more totems more quickly because of the action skill cooldown. It's only 10%. But I was like, it may help a little bit, but then it also buffs action skill damage by 15%. So Scapolini, happy birthday again. And thank you for the heart, dude. Let's see. Twitch trying to get tomorrow off for my birthday, but my chief said, hell nah, you need to drive the engine. Oh no. Well, hey, happy birthday, man. I hope it goes well for you regardless of whether you're working or not. Hope you have a very happy birthday. Ian Stone, hello, how you doing? Try Oh My Goat with that build. Yeah, Scapolini, I'll have to try one. I don't have one now, I don't think. I had tried an Oh My Goat with a similar build and I wasn't overly impressed, but I have changed a number of things. So I do want to try it. So if I see one, I'll grab it and I'll give it a try, but I don't have one handy right now. They do happen to pop up quite a bit though. Like I've seen an Oh My Goat quite a bit. Let's see. Raheem, I'm trying to do an amp damage build with Amon, but I don't know how. An amp damage build. Yeah, so if you're trying to go heavy with amp damage, then you want two things. One, you want a rep kit like this one that has the amp on it, which on use, it grants 200% damage on the next shot. So it's only one shot, which is usually what you use for like one-shot builds. So, you know, as you're going into a big boss, you pop your rep kit and it gives you 200% damage of your next shot. And because you're hoping for a one-shot kill anyways, you don't care, but it buffs that next shot by 200%. So that's the first thing you would need is a rep kit. Any rep kit. It can be a purple, it can be a legendary, doesn't matter. Because it does, like the idea with having this level of amp is you're trying to get a quick kill, ideally a one-shot kill. So any rep kit that has 200% amp on it like this, and then you also want a shield that has amp on it, ideally a triple amp where it has 150% gun damage, but one like I have here, this Watts for Dinner with amp siphon with 100% gun damage is also what you would want, because then now if I pair this shield with this rep kit and then I use this rep kit, that means the next shot that I fire is going to be buffed by 300%. So that's what you're looking for, I guess. Our gaming, so I'm playing Borderlands 4. We're about to get into it anyways, just answering some questions. Scapolini, I got a Maliwan enhancement with SMG damage, SMG status effect chance, gun crit damage, so it's pretty wild. Oh yeah, dude, that's and the oh my goat, that's a Maliwan, right? So like that's definitely gonna. Oh, yo, dude, our gaming world. Oh, you gotta get it, man. If you've played any of the Borderlands game, I'm playing 3 right now. Oh, awesome. Yeah, so if you enjoy the Borderlands franchise, I think you really like 4. I've really been enjoying it. Scapolini, yeah, it is. Oh, nice. Yeah, so that's a great enhancement for an Oh My Goat. All right. So let's wreck Origo here a couple times and see if he gives me. Oh look, he's bugged out. He does this every time I come in here the first time. You ever see this? He's like just like floating right here, and then afterwards he'll go to the right spot. I'm telling you, this scoot and shoot is like the most goated gun in the game. Look at that's all it takes. Dude's dead, and then some. I could have done half of that. It's so insane how quickly it stacks damage. Oh, look at that. A shield on the first one. What did we get? Vagabond! Oh, I thought I'm... You know how crazy would that have been? The very first kill, he gives me exactly what I want. Man, I would have loved that. Nick, what's up, dude? Is very nice if you get Ripper and grab consistent firing adds damage enhancement. It's very good when you have overshield infinite ammo. Oh, yeah, totally. The Oh My Goat, like, if I was gonna run an Oh My Goat, I would absolutely run it with this Watts for Dinner that has amp and siphon on it. So siphon, as I'm dealing damage, it will consistently keep my overshield up. I also have some lifesteal and stuff in my skill where it'll grant me overshield as well, but I would definitely switch to this one for the consistent overshield. But if I see one, I'll grab it because Scapolini's telling me I need to. Our gaming world, thank you for following. Who is the least meta character right now? Oh god, I don't even know how I would answer that. They all have crazy meta builds, like all kinds of stuff you can spec into and build into that's like hella meta. So I don't even know how I would answer that. Chat, any thoughts there? The question is, who is the least meta character right now? I'm not sure how I would answer that. Redacted Man, Scoot and Shoot, and Ripper Roulette are my 2. Oh yeah, dude, absolutely. The Ripper Roulette is insane. If you can get the right, so if you have it with like Rafa or Harlow, ideally Rafa, because he has like infinite ammo specs, or like, what is it, Metal Management, when you activate your action skill, you consume no ammo for 2 seconds, and every time you retrigger your action skill, it's 2 more seconds. Or even Bullet Buddy, which used to be 8 seconds of unlimited ammo, but now it's 4 seconds, but it also plays into some of the other skills that didn't used to proc on it, but now it does, making it even more powerful. But yeah, you get anywhere from like the 5, 6, or 7 buffs on that thing right before you drop in, and then activate that skill that gives you unlimited ammo, you'll wreck every boss in the game in like a fraction of a second. That thing is so goated. You have metal management. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you're running Rafa with metal management. Right. That's exactly it. Hades, thank you for following. Let's see. How's the DLC, my man? I honestly love both the DLCs. The Stone Demon was the first one, and then the second one, I forget what it's. Oh, Mad Ellie and the Vault of the Damned. I really like the new one. Not only is the story great, it was fun, comical. I thoroughly enjoyed the story, but even the side quests are fun. The boss fights are great, and the loot that they added in that is incredible. Like, I'm running one of the weapons right now. This scoot and shoot. This thing is chef's kiss, dude. I'm telling you, this thing is nuts. If you have not seen it, it rolls in all kinds of different specs. It can roll in where it has the clip of 8, and when that happens, you'll have the Torg stickies that do 13% damage. If you get one that has the 6, I don't think I have. Okay, right here. So this one has the 6, a magazine size of 6, but then it buffs the percentage damage of your Torg stickies to 17. This one also happens to have Jacobs on it, so it's going to ricochet as well. This is just basically a kinetic one with an 8 clip and 13% stickies. This one I'm running with incendiary, so it can drop elemental. These things are insane. The same boss, Crazy Earl, also drops an insane pearl, which I don't have. I need to go get eventually and farm. Just takes a while, but it's the Crazed Earl, I think, shotgun, and it shoots these needles that when you deal melee damage to the needles, they explode and then move to another enemy, and you can just basically keep redoing it. So that thing's awesome. How does Siphon work with Watts for dinner? Raheem, Siphon, the way that it works is, so like right here, so this one was Siphon. So you have Overshield Eater, which the last part of this is only really what's important here when you have Siphon on your shield. The first part is just telling you when Energy Shield is active, enemies have a 12% chance to drop an Overshield when hit. When those are just like the Overshield orbs you can go pick up. And I'll show you on the ground right here with Orgo where I damaged him. He drops orbs, and then I can go pick them up for Overshield. But the second half of this is what's important. When Overshield is also active, grants 25% shock damage. So just by having Overshield, I'm doing an additional 20 plus 25% shock damage. Even for guns that don't do shock damage, I'm now dealing shock damage just because of the shield, as long as I have Overshield. So the reason you want Siphon with your Watts for dinner is because when dealing damage, there is a percentage chance to grant you a certain amount of Overshield. And I say a percentage chance and a certain amount of Overshield without reading what's on mine, because it depends on the roll that you get. If you get like a double Siphon, the percentage is higher and the Overshield is higher. If you get a triple Siphon, which is only Siphon, so it doesn't have any other attribute, it's the maximum. It's like 25% chance for like 7,000 or 8,000 Overshield. So the roll can be different, but the one I have is a 5% chance to grant 2,079 Overshield. And that's like per hit, right? And so if you're shooting a lot, it ends up proccing quite a bit, and you end up keeping your Overshield all the time. And because you always have an Overshield because of Siphon, you're always dealing extra shock damage. So that's what makes it so great. Juju, this is Borderlands 4. And then let me go back. Nick, you answered a question earlier. So someone asked, who's the least meta character right now? And Nick over on my Twitch says, probably Amon, just because he really wants his red tree for everything. And yes, that is actually a great call out, Nick. That is actually true. Dale, you need a flash cyclone. Yes, I do need a flash cyclone. I have not gotten one yet. Its special ability is to explode and ricochet. I have one with Jacobs and Cash's ricochet. So 3 times ricochet and it absolutely melts everything. Yes, Dale, I do need to. Maybe that's what I'll do after I wreck Origo here, because I was thinking like, what am I going to do after Origo? Because I know he's not going to drop me the shield that I want. Probably for the next 10 weeks, because I'm looking for a Vagabond Siphon. And I've already seen at least 20 shields him drop. And I've gotten Vagabond, I've gotten Siphon in many different combos, but not together. And then, okay, so High Q says Amp better than Siphon or Siphon better than Amp. That depends on what you're doing. Like what most people think is like the most goated version or the best roll that you can get of the Watts for dinner is the one I have here, which is a double Amp So it gives you 100% gun damage versus 50% gun damage, which is the single amp. The opposite would be a double siphon and a single amp, which is the siphon would go up to something like 10 or 15% chance, and then it'd probably be around 5,000 or 6,000 overshield. And then the amp damage would drop to 50% gun damage. Whereas what I have is a single siphon and a double amp. So I have a 5% chance to grant 2,079 overshield, which is honestly sufficient. It's enough, especially with higher fire rates. But then I have a double amp, so I have a shots drain 28% of those shields for plus 100% gun damage. This one is widely considered as like the best roll because siphon keeps your overshield, so you're always dealing the 25% shock damage from overshield eater. And amp helps buff gunshots. As you're shooting, your shield fills back up and then it drains part of it for plus 100%. It fills back up, drains it again for plus 100% and does it consistently. So this is what's considered the best one. However, I am currently looking for one that has siphon and vagabond because I feel like that is going to actually work better for my build with cash because it's all heavily dependent on movement speed. So vagabond, if you're unfamiliar with that. So that's the one I have here is Vagabond, and this one is Vagabond and Sturdy. The one I want is Vagabond and Siphon. I want Siphon for the consistent shock damage because it'll keep my overshield up, and Vagabond for the movement speed. Two reasons for the movement speed. One, like I said, this build is heavily dependent on the faster I'm moving, the more like bonus fire damage I do, which also then gets converted into like kinetic damage. So it's very strong the faster I'm moving. So this helps with movement speed, but also I can't stand how slow I am with this shield. It's terrible. I'm going to equip it and just show you. Like this is how slow I am. Like this is me sprinting. And I want to keep in mind, I have all invested into fast cash skill right here. So this gives me a plus 35% movement speed. And so this is with that plus 35% movement speed, right? And so like, this is just, it's terribly, terribly slow and I hate it. That's fast though, Raheem. Well, it's probably because of the fast cash skill. It's not as bad as it usually is. Dude, I'm telling you, when I have this shield on, like my aim on, it's somebody said it the other day. It's great. Nick, maybe it was you. I can't remember who said it, but somebody said it in the chat. They were like, when I use my watts for dinner with my aim on, it feels like I have concrete boots on and I'm running through mud. Like that sums it up perfectly, because that's what it feels like. It feels like it's literally that slow. So, but then here's the difference, right? So now if I put on the one with Vagabond, which gives me another 28% movement speed buff, I have to wait for my shield to go all the way up, because with Vagabond, when energy shields are full, you get the movement speed buff. So I gotta wait for it to go up, and then you'll see the difference. So I'm just gonna run, and then when it gets all the way up, you should see me take off a little bit faster. Almost there. There it goes. See, look at the difference now. Like, way faster. So, that's why I want the Vagabond Siphon. Alright, don't need that. Don't need that. Alright, let's see. Nick, you said Origo really didn't want to drop me Siphon. Then I got a double Siphon after a week of farming. Nice. I've been scrolling for so long to find this. Oh, wait, to find what? Me? Me live? Dale, also I have something to show you. Got to your skill tree, or go to your skill tree, click onto the crossfire tree. Now click crossfire and choose 3 augments. Switch back to green tree and click clairvoyancy. Look at both. Oh. It will show 6 augments selected, but obviously the red ones don't count. Oh, weird. Nick, Borderlands in a nutshell, once you get speed and it's gone, it feels so bad. Dude, that is so accurate. Nick, that is so accurate. And I'll tell you what has like ruined me. What has completely ruined me. My favorite shield once I found it is this, the Super Soldier. So it already gives you a 25% movement speed buff and a fire rate buff, and it regens 1 ammo a second. As long as your shields are full, you get all of that with power play. Then I found one with Vagabond, like a double Vagabond. It's 28% movement speed, right? And so putting this thing on, like, watch this. So watch this. So watch what happens when my shield gets all the way up now. This is just me default speed. Watch, my shield's going up. Watch what happens when it gets all the way up. Bam. It's just, it's like not even close. Like it's so fast. Like, look at this. Dude just zips around. So like I've always loved that shield simply because of that movement speed and the fire rate buff. So going from that to this speed, I was like, oh, I can't stand it. It's terrible. It's too slow. So that's why I was like, I'm gonna make a build with movement speed that's optimized for movement speed, and then I'm gonna get me a watts for extra shock damage, because with this build I'm converting elemental damage to buffed kinetic damage, so that shock damage is gonna help increase that like base pool of elemental damage that is then buffed or converted and buffed into kinetic damage. So I wanted this, but I gotta have the Vagabond on it. So all right, let me check out some of this stuff, see if we got anything good. Nope. All kinds of enhancements. Here, nope. Nope. Is that it? Okay. Let's see, I'm trying to farm for Wind Rider class mod, but I keep getting Teen Witch. Oh no, yeah, dude, the Wind Rider is is the GOAT. That thing can roll from Gloam to Glow on it. I have one that has 3 into from Gloam to Glow. I need to go back and farm for some more so I can get 5. I want 5 into from Gloam to Glow, and I guess it would be like what, 2 remaining points into the blue skill, because that's what allows you to keep chucking your totems. So as you get as you gain a stack of fortune, it restores action skill cooldown, and I find is when I use this, I can literally just keep throwing totems like basically indefinitely. Farm for it on a different character, yeah. Single siphon with 5% chance doesn't seem to keep up with 28% use of double amp. 28% use of double amp. Can you rephrase the question? I'm not sure what you mean. Are you talking about how the percentage difference, like the percentage differences? I mean, you could farm for a double siphon with a single amp. The single amp would only give you a 50% buff in gun damage, but your siphon would be greater. Like you would have a greater chance and also greater amount. Dale, yeah. So let's see, who said that? Zero Hope. I'm trying to farm for the Wind Rider. Yeah, so if you follow Dale's advice over on the YouTube, Dale says switch to a different character. Don't use the character that you're trying to farm the class mod for. Use a different one. And he said it'll drop the first time. What you're looking for will drop the first time. I think I agree as well. Siphon Vagabond coming soon. Raheem, do you have one, or are you saying you're farming one? Or are you just your fingers crossed? you're like you're manifesting. We're manifesting it now, right? Cheering you on. Okay, yeah. Manifest. Everybody manifest. Think. It's coming soon. Not that time. Let's see, single siphon, each shot has 5% chance for overshield, but double amp has 28% of overshield each shot. Yeah, so the way that it works, and I'm not sure if this is exactly what you're asking, but this is the way that it works. So the percentage is they mean different things whether it's siphon or amp. So siphon, it's telling you this is the percentage chance when dealing damage that you're going to get a certain amount of overshield applied to your shield. And in my case, it's a single amp, so I have a 5% chance as I'm dealing damage to grant me 2079 overshield. The percentage you see on amp is a different meaning. What it means is when I shoot, it's going to drain 28% of my shield to buff that gunshot by 100%. And in fact, let me just equip this and I'll show you. Like, you can literally watch my shield and see it drop down when I shoot the first time. What is that pistol? Oh, this is the scoot and shoot. You get it from the new DLC, Mad Ellie and the Vault of the Damned. You can get it from Crazed Earl, the boss, or Crazy Earl, whatever his name is. All right, so if you want to utilize amp the most, use Guardian Angel shield. Oh yeah, dude, Guardian Angel is such Scapolini. That is such a great bit of advice for anyone. I'm gonna repeat that for anyone who is looking to use, and so whoever mentioned they're doing an amp focused build, that is great advice. Go farm the Guardian Angel shield from what's his name? He's at the same place as the Timekeeper. Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank on his name. Somebody help me out. What's his name? I can't think of the guy's name. RJ. Yeah. RJ. Yes, thank you. You farm the Guardian Angel from RJ. And that shield, it does not give you a large amount of shield coverage, but what it does give you is the absolute fastest recovery of every shield in the entire game. So I'm talking, it's literally like fractions of a second. So like it can be as low as like, I think a half a second is the delay. So after like a half a second, maybe 600 milliseconds, something like that, it'll start recovering, and it will recover like 6 to even upwards of 10,000 like whatever the shield is, like 10,000 per, what is that, like per second or something. So like I'm telling you, you take damage and less than a second later it's fully restored, which means as you're shooting, as it drains your shield, it's going to recover, and then you drain and recover, drain and recover. So it's buffing far more of your shots with amp than any other shield in the game. So Scapolini, that is a great bit of advice. I've had a few Guardian Angels, was my go-to, but Watts for dinner is higher DPS. It's high Q. It's probably higher DPS. I would say that probably depends. We might have to put that to the test, because I would almost bet that if you got a double or even just went all in and got a triple amp, because you don't need anything else unless you want like Vagabond for some movement speed or something. But if you got a triple amp Guardian Angel, that means every shot is going to drain a certain percentage of that shield to buff your gunshots 150%. And because of how quickly it restores itself, it recovers, it would be far more shots that are going to be buffed by 150% than any other shield. Where the Watts would come in handy is if you have Siphon on it and amp like the one I have, you're consistently dealing, that plus 25% shock damage. So that does come into account consistently. So it would be a good comparison, that's for sure. It instantly recharges, so your amp shots are consistent. Yeah, no, exactly. Can also get it with Siphon amp if you want. Right, you could, but you probably wouldn't necessarily need Siphon on it. That's why I'm thinking, like, if you were gonna go Guardian Angel for your amp, go all out. Just try to go farm for a triple amp, just max damage, because that thing recovers so fast. Colton, what's going on, man? Thank you for liking the live. Phantom Gaming, what is your augment for your cash build? 9, 7, and 3. Those are I just know those are the numbers. 9, 7, and 3. So this one, no, I lied. This one, Mighty 9, Heavenly 7s, and 3's Company. Those ones are the GOAT. Those are what I'm using. All right, I'm gonna wreck Origo here a couple more times and see if he's feeling generous with these shields. Nothing much, just been grinding BL4. Nice, yeah, as we all are. As we all are. Oh, that bug. Everybody trying to find the new B shield. Yeah, the new B shield. What is that? I honestly don't even. I remember somebody mentioned it in the stream before, but I don't remember even what it is. Is that the one that the oil guy drops and it reduces self damage by 90% or something? Is that the one? Or is that something else? What is your enhancement for your cash? The enhancement depends on what gun I'm using. So the enhancement I'm using right now is still a level 50 because it's the best one that I've found for Torg. I have not found a level 60 that can compare to this. So this is a level 50 sloppy fast-handed pounder, and it has head ringer. Head ringer is just by far the best when you're using like the Torg, especially like with Torg stickies. So they're going to gain a 25% damage buff and 100% or 100% damage radius buff. And with this one, I have a reload speed. Well, honestly, the reload speed I'm not even using, so that's kind of a pointless attribute. But the splash radius is also buffed by another 50%, so it's basically 150% splash radius buff. But more importantly, this gives me a fire rate buff of 25%. So that's just helping with DPS. So I'm using this one, and then the class mod I'm using when I'm farming like single bosses like Origo. I'll use this Steely Crack Shot because it invests skills into, or it gives me more points into skills that I'm heavily invested into for this build, which is Lawless, Pale Rider, and especially Nothing Beats Lead. So those, this I'll use for bossing. If I was at a Ripper drill site or a place I know I'm not going to take the boss out fast, I would use the Carefree Wind Rider, or I would use a Wind Rider because this has this skill Dealer's Bluff, where every time you earn a fortune stack, it reduces your, or restores action skill cooldown. And what I find is when you get up to like 3 points into this, probably 2 would even be sufficient. You can literally just keep throwing totems with this thing because of how quickly it restores your action skill cooldown. But then also it has From Gloam to Glow on it, which is great for getting through Vile Crystals, bosses or enemies that have like Ordinite enemies, or even if they have immune phases. When you are in Windfall, From Gloam to Glow allows you to kill the enemy even without taking out the crystals or the Ordinite, and you can shoot through immune phases. Victor, yes, this is Borderlands 4. Colton, no, the B shield is a extremely good amp shield. Oh, it's an amp shield. Oh, interesting. B shield was, oh, okay, let me go back. Borderlands 2 had amp shield that doesn't take shield away infinite ammo shots. Oh, wow. B shield was in Borderlands 2. It was an amount shield that didn't drain when fired. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, y'all can tell the games, the Borderlands games in the franchise I have not played. I have played 4. This is the first one that got me into this whole franchise. And now I have all the games now, but I'm working my way through Borderlands 1, and I'm getting close to getting to the vault. So once I get through that, I'm gonna move to Borderlands 2. So I'm close. I'm just not there quite yet. Yeah, Evan, spoiler. Yeah, it's not a massive spoiler, but it's all good. That was the best shield in my opinion in the game. Nice. Well, now I know what to look out for. Yeah, Colton, I've heard that time and time again from literally everyone who's come by the stream. Is everyone has shared that same thing, that they all agree Borderlands 2 is the best in the franchise. So because of all that hype, I'm very eager to get to 2. All right, let me put my Vagabond shield back on. Oh, I didn't even realize I didn't even have it. All right. Any enhancements or anything? No. Okay. We'll run them a couple more times, and then I may try and go see if I can get a Cyclone. Everybody keeps talking about it. Celador BL2. Like, you actually have to farm a lot for your guns. Oh, really? And for Borderlands 3, world drop rates are way too high. Oh, really?
Remember, alive with caution next time you're bleeding out. Remember that.
So they're just like throwing loot at you in Borderlands 3, huh? Alright, what are we gonna get? What do we got? Protector. Oh, fire rate's gonna be nuts now. I got 2 Protector totems. Those buff fire rate. Ready? Oh yeah, look at that. Way faster. Oh my god, that's so many stickies. You're so done. You're so done. Yeah, his health bar even just went oof. There's one. Let's see. Is it what I want? Probably not. Nope. Capacity and Berserk. Nothing I want. Oh, what's that? Vladov, bullet hose. No. Yeah, so you get way more world drops than actual drops from bosses. Crazy. How do we feel about that? What's everyone's opinion on that? I think I know where everyone's gonna stand, but I'm curious. Hey Fox, I'm gonna head out for tonight. I'm going BLT. Yeah, later, Evan.
You'll be back real soon, I'm sure.
Joshua, this is Borderlands 4. We're gonna go wreck Origo. See if he gives me my shield. The B shield is the Watson Borderlands 2. Oh, okay. So it's like it, but when you get amp on it, apparently it didn't drain shots, which is crazy. It was nice, but nothing to do because you have everything. It's a double-edged sword. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. You like how easy this is to take out Origo with this scoot and shoot? Like I can literally read the chat as I'm wasting him. This thing makes it too easy. Reflect and recharge. Nope, that's not what I want. It's cryo. Did you see the teaser of the new raid boss? I did. What are our thoughts there? What are our thoughts on the boss? I did see it, and it's basically two bosses. I forget what their names are, but it's basically two of them. Reskin Saul and Horus. Yeah, yeah, literally. It literally is. But here's what I'm gonna say. Is if there are multiple immune phases, or even worse, like we have to throw those damn canisters, the what's the something gas? Locust gas. If we have to throw locust gas canisters at these dudes to break their armor and then it comes back like Saul, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. Richard, the new raid boss is coming very soon. I think it's supposed to be at like near the end of, basically in a few weeks, next month. They just released a teaser on YouTube showing the new raid boss, and it's basically 2 in 1. There's 2 bosses you have to fight. We don't know all the specifics yet, but yeah, Raheem, that's what I'm saying. It's like if you have to throw canisters or do some sort of immune nonsense to both of these dudes, so where like you throw a canister at one while the other one's still immune and attacking you while you're trying to attack one of the bosses, and dude, it's gonna be crazy. The Mad Month. Okay, May 28th. Thank you for the date. So we got just about a month. Definitely do, but your build is most important. Let me see, Colton. Borderlands 3 is great. There are a lot of drops, but on Mayhem 11 you need the right rules for everything. Okay. I wouldn't mind 1 canister, but if I have to throw a lot. Yeah, Raheem, like if it's like a like Saul, I can take out Saul with 1 canister. Or that other boss that you had to throw the canister on, I forget its name. Like that's a 1 canister thing. If you're strong enough, you have the right build. But if I have to just keep throwing canisters, man, it's gonna get old. Oh, sick, glad they're actually pumping some form of content. Wonder when next story pack comes out. That is in the roadmap too. I forget the date. It may be June, maybe like a month after the raid boss. But they released a roadmap that shows all of this. So like May 28th, as someone mentioned in the chat. So May 28th is the next raid boss, or I should say bosses in 1. But then the next story pack is I think maybe a month after that. And when the raid boss drops, when you eliminate that boss, you'll get to UVH 7. So there's going to be a UVH Ultimate Vault Hunter level 7 now. So that'll be interesting. It's going to buff out, obviously every character and boss in the game, make them a little bit more difficult, and at the same time, we should see better drop rates on UVH 7 because they did add that, drop rate scaling. I casually walk through Bloom Reaper at this point. Everything is, same. I mean, this is supposed to be, one of the big bosses in the game, and it's just like, it's a 2-second match, and it's like that. Buddy doesn't even have a chance to do anything. I mean, I guess I could crank it up to true mode, but when I'm farming, it doesn't make sense because it doesn't increase the drop rate. They should have saved UVHM modes for each raid boss. Yeah. I think they do. I think they are though. Because Bloom Reaper is how you got to 6. You had to defeat Bloom Reaper to get to 6, and then this new raid boss, you defeat this new boss and you get to 7, so I think that's what they are doing. Yeah, slowly dropping the UVH level. So I'm curious to see how much, like, how buffed, you know, enemies are going to be at UVH 7 over 6. Oops, I missed that knife. Didn't like fighting Mimikron before my build. Yeah, Mimikron was a pain in early game, like before you're all spec'd right and built. Oh gosh, look at that. That's bug. Get down. Stop it. You know, early game Mimikron, I was like, yeah, that was a tough fight. There was a few bosses, man. I was like, I'm never gonna be able to beat this guy. This is impossible. You know, early game before I really knew much about anything. Before we knew it, level cap will be 70. Well, yeah, oh yeah, it will be. It will be 70. That is coming. Like, that's already been confirmed. I don't remember exactly when or if they've even announced when exactly it's coming, but the boss that drops the Dark Beast was hell. Yeah, I don't remember who that was.
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, let me show you all this. So I got this, maybe some of y'all were here the other day, but I found this Vertex that does radiation damage, and it has 20% stickies on it. This thing is bananas. 20% stickies, and it shoots 2 at once, so like as I shoot, it's gonna shoot 2 stickies. It's pretty crazy. Watch this. Couple badass angries and an arcane. Look at that. Look at that damage, man. Its status effect damage is what's going to take him out. Did you see that? Crazy. I think I shot like six times. Something like that. Wasted him. Some red snake. Oh. Starts with a V. Starts with a V. I know what you're talking about. Varaxis, right? Is that it? Varaxis, Raheem? I think that's the one you're talking about. Varaxis. Yeah, that's it. Varaxis. Yep. Yeah, that dude was a pain. Again, you know, early game without having a good build spec or any, you know, good loot. A lot of these bosses were a pain. But at the same time, it was more fun because now it's like, I'm too strong. You know what I mean? I just do this, hit him with a few stickies, and then I just watch him die. Oh, it's not gonna get him, that one. I didn't shoot quite enough. There we go. You know what I mean? But it's like early game, not really knowing what you're doing, having a hard time taking out, mediocre bosses. Actually, is more fun than the state of the game now because it's like it's not a challenge. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like excited for UVH 7. Make the bosses, give them more health, make them stronger. So we have to work harder to actually accomplish this stuff because at this point, it's just kind of silly. If you can just mow through what's supposed to be the toughest boss in the game, you know, Bloom Reaper, at this point, it's like, what? What's even what are we doing here? Honestly, I'm more excited for UVH 7 and new firmware. Oh, yeah, we have new firmware coming too. You're right, I did see that. I'm curious what it's going to be. I'm hoping it's elemental related. I'm really, really hoping it's something that'll buff, like, elemental damage. I know they're going to do a gimmick for the raid. Oh, yeah, 100%. For sure. To be honest, Bloom Reaper has nothing good. Yeah. I do like the mantra. If you're talking about loot, the mantra is fantastic. And then, of course, if you're looking for legendary enhancements, that's a great place to farm them. You just got to make sure you're getting the platinum timing. Disappointed heavy weapons are so bad. How were they? Mantras, yeah. How were they, Raheem? How were heavy weapons in the other Borderlands games? Were they better in the other games? I'll be honest, I literally never use heavy weapons. I've seen people that build around them and it's crazy strong. I just have never used them. BL3 not so much. Mantra is good mainly on Rafa, but everything is good on it. Yeah, I actually found I like using the mantra with my Amon build because it's all based on there's a lot of skills in Amon's skill tree that proc on melee damage, so it actually works really well with Amon. And it works out, you know, it works great with Rafa too, but I actually found I was using it more with my Amon. Amon only needs red tree, yeah. I think that's what I'm expecting to. I gotta try Amon, not gonna lie. Yeah, Amon can be fun, man, for real. Y'all were talking about Amon, now you're making me want to break it out. I haven't even leveled him up to 60 yet. So, that might be something we can do. Let's see, Dale, you had rocket launchers in your weapon wheel. So in Borderlands 2, one launcher was a second wind lifesaver. Oh, wow. That's cool. Yeah, I know, you get down, you just pull out the rocket launcher and just aim at something. That would be handy. What is that? A bully? Weird. Also, you can use the launcher's max damage to get transferred to the other guns you had. Oh, interesting. Yeah, see, like, I've got so much to learn about these other games. But I'm excited to learn it. Borderlands 2 rocket jumping. Yeah, Raheem, somebody was telling me about that in the last stream. Talking about rocket jumping, and I was like, oh, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to figure it out when I get in there, though. Because it sounds fun. Don't play Salvador, it'll be too easy. Oh.
They always appreciate you.
If you have a Infernal and a world burn, crazy damage like no amp. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so much to learn. The purple sauce carries. Really? All right, I'm gonna run this maybe a couple more times, see if we have any luck. He's actually dropped quite a few lots for dinners already. Like this, it's kind of a higher drop rate than I normally have, so figure we'll run it a couple more times. But I'm telling you, this is like the most monotonous farm in the entire game, just because you waste them so fast. It's like the Ripper drill sites are the funnest farms because they're just fun, running around wasting all the dudes before the boss comes out. But this is just like so monotonous. It's the same thing over and over and over again. He dives, load him with a few stickies, and then wreck him. I tried the Rooker Needle stacking last night. Crashed my PS5. No! Yeah, it's pretty nasty. That is for sure gonna get fixed. No doubt about it. Alright. I'm gonna run it one more time, and then we're gonna go do something else. Orago gets old. How do you go third person? Chris, you can't go third person with any Vault Hunter except for Cash, and the only way to go third person with Cash is if you use his Crossfire skill. So he has 3 different skills. He has Crossfire, Claromancy, and Sleight of Hand. So this is Crossfire. The one I'm using is Claromancy, which is the totems. You roll bone dice, and then those spawn totems that have different buffs. And then there's Sleight of Hand, which you throw cards that do different damage. But Crossfire, if you equip Crossfire, when you activate your action skill, it pulls you into third person. That's how it works. Rafa's melee green tree goes third person. Oh, does? Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I lied. Nick corrected me. I totally forgot about that, Nick. And that's funny. That was actually the very first skill of the very first Vault Hunter I used in the game. I was like, oh, this looks cool. And so I equipped that. And you're right. It does take you into third person, and you like do the slashing and stuff with it, with his arc knives, I think is what they're called. So yes, thank you for the correction. Chris, how you throw cards? Yeah, no, it's like legit Gambit. Like it's literally, so this one right here. Charge skill, Cash draws a card in each hand, pressing each of the left and right fire, throws a card to target under his crosshair. Each card has a random effect and behaves differently based on which one was drawn. So yeah, you basically turn into Gambit. That's enough for me. I'm buying the game. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's awesome. It's great. All of his skills are awesome. There is a Crossfire build that allows you to stay in Crossfire indefinitely, forever. And as long as you're in there, you continuously re-trigger this thing, which extends your Crossfire action skill time and also buffs your damage. So it's like infinitely stacking damage. It's bananas. It's crazy. It can be fun. Oh, you love Gambit. Yeah, and the all of his skills are strong. Like I'm using the totems, heavily invested in the red tree, which I think is probably one of his strongest trees. But I know there have been some sleight of hand builds, which are the cards that are insanely powerful. BL2 Salvador dual choppers fun. Dual choppers, is that like you can dual wield a gun? Nick, I don't know why, but Gearbox really doesn't like melee, and it only really works in Borderlands 4 because specializations. Oh, really? So in the previous games, melee wasn't really a big thing. But there are some melee builds or things that I like. My Amon build, I need to break that out and just kind of show y'all that build because it is fun, and I can maybe work on leveling him up. But it does Krieg in Borderlands 2 and 0. Oh, okay, yeah, Krieg. I was gonna say I feel like I've heard of someone mentioning like there's a Vault Hunter who's all focused on melee damage, and that I think that was the one Krieg I remember hearing about. All right, one more run of Orogo. We'll see if we have any luck, and then I'm gonna have to switch. I may have to pull out Amon just to show you all the chopper is an LM. Let's shoot entire clip without stopping. Oh, interesting. And you can dual wield it. Good God, we didn't even see his health move. It just said oof and he died. Alright, no. I gotta do something else. As bad as I want to get the shield I'm looking for, I can't keep farming Origo that long. It's so monotonous. What's the game called? This is Borderlands 4. All right, chat. What do y'all want to do? Do you want me to pull out the Amon, which I haven't touched in a while? You want me to pull out the Amon and I can show you that and how it's heavily invested in like melee damage, and then I can show you the action skills and stuff that I'm using, and how I'm using the mantra and the slippy with it. Like I said, it's heavy melee damage. Or do you want to go farm the cyclone that I've been hearing all these great things about in the new DLC? What do y'all want to do? Amon. Okay, I got Colton saying Amon. Let's see, Nick, if you don't have the right gear, you can't do damage in the TVH levels with melee. Oh, okay. Cool. Let's see. Prime, we all have the same build, but I put the point you have in the red tree on the left. I have in the right green tree and use the trigger bot. Oh, interesting. Let me see what. So let me see if I can follow what you're saying. Same build, but I put the point you have in the red tree on the left. So I have a point in the red tree on the left. You talking about this one? I'm not sure. You said the point, so is it just one point? Is it this one? Oh, all the points. Oh, okay, okay. All the points on the left. So all these here. If you have all the points invested somewhere else, I would say it's not. Oh, you put them in the right. You put them over here. And so you said. Oh, to right green tree. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. So this right green tree is fantastic. I actually had an earlier build of cash that I heavily invested into this right green tree. So yeah, you're totally, that's totally valid. To move those points over to here. This is a great section of his green tree for sure. The accursed bones giving you, like, I have this 1 point here because I wanted to be able to jinx enemies, which then immediately grants me 12% life steal. Jinxed enemies deal 30% less damage to me and they take 20% more damage. So just having 1 point into this give me all that. The more points you invest here, the greater the life steal. And even just having like 2 or 3, you have so much life steal, you're basically invincible. And then critical hit damage. You're increasing your critical hit damage to jinxed enemies. Action skill cooldown rate for every jinxed enemy, especially if you're at a ripper drill site, something like that, where there's a lot of enemies that can be jinxed, quickly reducing your action skill. Bone totems quickly hit jinxed enemies. Yeah, like there's a lot of cool stuff in this right tree for sure. How many hours do you have in this? Raheem, I don't know. Probably a lot. Let's see if it'll tell me. I think Epic says how many hours, but not sure if I'm able to find it. Oh, you know what? I don't think I can see it when the game is running. I don't know exactly. It's I'll just say it's hundreds. I don't think I'm at 1,000 hours yet, but it's certainly in the hundreds. Triggerbot boost Firestorm. I have a blazing Triggerbot with 5 on Firestorm and 2 on Vigorous. Yeah, so Prime Fire, that sounds great. How are you digging it? Sounds great though. All right, I'm gonna break out the Amon for a minute. See if I can level him up a couple levels, and I'll show you all how I was using the melee and the action skills on Amon. You have 184 hours. Yeah, I have best build in the game. Haha, yeah, no, dude, it's great. I love it. No bleed stuff needed. Yeah, no, I saw the bleed stuff and it looks great, but I was like, there's got to be other stuff. There's got to be other ways to build around this guy, and dude, the build that I have going is great. Sounds like you have a fantastic build going too, so yeah, we don't need to build. You have 305, Colton. Yeah, I'm probably even more than that, honestly. You can see them in the lobby. Oh, Blunch, you can see the hours in what? Oh, like if I quit out the game completely? Is it in the lobby in Epic or the lobby in the game? I know I've seen it in Epic Games. That Raheem guy must be so amazing. Raheem, you have a fan club on the Twitch. With the gamer on, it's crazy, but gets nerfed. So yeah. You'll click on your Vault Hunter. Oh. Okay. Well, I'll figure it out later. It's okay. I'm going to load in the Amon. Like I said, I haven't even leveled him up yet, so it'll be fun to just kind of run through some leveling with him. Maybe what I'll do is I'll go to a Ripper drill site or something, because those have actually, since they buffed or increased the XP for bosses and stuff, you can actually level up fairly quick at drill sites now. And as you can see, I am running a mantra. Gotta run the mantra with Amon and a Slippy. And God, let's see, I'm so slow. I'm probably using, yep, a Watts. No way. I have a Siphon Vagabond I was using here, so I must have been doing the same thing. I don't even remember how I got this, but it's only a level 50. I need a level 60 of this exact thing. Actually, slightly different. This is a double Siphon and a single Vagabond, I think. It looks that way. All I care about is a single Siphon with a double Vagabond, but I need a level 60. Load Vault Hunter each. And yes, lifesteal is crazy with Fortune Fate. Oh yeah, dude, it's nuts how much lifesteal you got. I was noticing that when I was heavily invested there. I think I had all 5 points, and it was like, just after a few shots, if I was low, it would just I'd always have full health, full shield, even over shield, like it just constantly. Constantly. All right, let's see. Let's go to a drill site. Fireworks with Boxer. Fun with melee. Yeah, Fireworks is great. Let's go. This one's fun. Let's do this one. What's this called? There's a Foundry Freaks. Moxie's Vex Bleed builds fun. Moxie has some ridiculous builds, dude. There's no doubt about that. He's got a number of insane builds. Gumball, is Borderlands 4 any good? If you're asking me, I'm gonna tell you yes. I thoroughly enjoy the game. I'm sure it's all subjective. Some people may not like it. I absolutely love it. So if you're asking me, I say get it. It's fantastic. I think you'll probably love it. It's great. Oh, I forgot this is Ripper. Oh wait, what am I on? I need incendiary. Oh my god, gun switch mode is so slow. I gotta remember how to use this now. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There's two skills that I combine. It's this, which gives me invincibility, and then the punch, and I can literally wreck, like, one-shot everything in the game. You thought you were gonna get me. Oh, he did get me! Oh no, the can blew up. Alright, look. Oh god, I'm getting blown up everywhere. Oh no! Alright. Now we gotta get serious. Now we gotta get serious. Come on. Good god. There we go. Yeah, so when you throw the, that, what is it called? Storm Cutter? If you watch my health, I become immune to damage for, it's like 2 seconds or something like that. So when you're taking on big bosses, so like if I was doing, taking on Bloom Reaper, for example, I could literally stand right underneath him on the same platform that he's on, and he'll do that whole like jumping thing where it usually knocks you and you go flying off. It doesn't do anything to my aim on when he's in that invincibility state. So you can literally stand right underneath Bloom Reaper and just keep shooting him. Throw a Storm Cutter, hit him with a rocket punch. Shoot him, throw a Storm Cutter, hit him with a rocket punch, and after 2 or 3 times of that, he's done. Like, he's done. Gumball, I've seen it has very mixed reviews. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's subjective. Like, you know, depending on who you ask, you'll get a different answer, I'm sure. But if you're asking me, I love it. Dude, there were a whole bunch of dudes right here. Did they just literally disappear? They were right here. There's no way they just disappeared. I'm just gonna kill everything I see just to get used to these skills again, because I totally forgot how to use them all. gun was empty? I do this. Oh, I can't use it? Oh, here we go. That, and then that. There he goes. Yeah, what is the am I using a Ripper enhancement that's making the charge time even longer? Because I feel like this charge time is terrible. Oh, I'm using a Mala one? Shotgun splash damage, gun status effect damage. Oh, actually, it looks like it might not be bad with this. It just feels like the charge time is taking forever. Oh, I forgot I have this one too. I'm gonna have to switch to that one. I don't need the Ripper. You want some too? I just exploded. Wait, no, it's this. Wait, which one is it? Wait, which one? I thought this wasn't. Oh, it's one. I'm going to the wrong one, that's why. I want that one. There we go. Yeah, there we go. No charge time. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can get this down again. Yeah, there we go. That's the combination. It's slowly coming back. It's slowly coming back to me. And then, oh, that's what it is. As I deal melee damage, if you watch it, it reduces my action skill cooldown. That's how it all plays together. Totally forgot. All right, is this melee aim on build? It's a melee aim on build. It's not like entire melee, but it's heavily spec'd into skills that like reduce cooldown and have buffs or proc on melee damage, which is why I'm using a mantra and a slippy. So it's kind of that, but it may be a little bit different. Hit the idolaters Saul mobbing areas. Oh yeah. There you go. I'm kind of close to that anyways. They're like right here anyways. So I'm going that way. Oh wait, that's still red. I just realized there's a red chest up there, but where's the other things I gotta kill? See them. Stay in here? Oh yeah. Bring it! Goodbye. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this build was a lot of fun. Did you know you can also double the length of your Digirunner's boost? Wait, what? How? Tell me more. And I find it funny that the builds you run and I run are not on YouTube. Yeah, right. Like they're kind of like unique, you know? It's interesting that they're so powerful and they're so great, but they're not on YouTube yet. They're probably gonna be though, because, well, I have this build, this exact Amon build at level 50. I do have a YouTube video on, so that one technically is. But the cache one I haven't done a video of yet, but I have plans to. Let's see which one we're going. This way. Alright, we're gonna go by Idolater Saul's mobbing area on our way to the Ripper drill site. Have some fun. Oh, here's some big dudes. These things are always fun. Oh, really? Bam! Where's the rest of you? Where's the rest of yous? I know there's more. There's a chest here. I see it. Come on. Come on out. There we go. Come on. Oh crap, it fell. Oh, what? Oh, wait, am I using the... Hold up. I'm noticing my action skill isn't coming back quick. No, I am using the furnace. Huh. Interesting. Almost back now, though. Oh, it's a big dude. Oh, what? Something is like not working the same as I remember it. Okay, there it goes. Now it's cooling down. There we go. I just had to deal more melee damage. Because like I was saying, the melee damage is what gets my Stormcutter cooldown. So like I can just keep throwing the Stormcutter over and over as long as I'm dealing melee damage. Zeno Chaotic, what's going on? Welcome back. Garbage. Let me grab some ammo before we head down further. Sadly, a lot of people min-max build, so even if a build is good, only the highest damage builds get uploaded. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Nick. Okay, wait. Did if you flick the jump and get it sliding sideways, hold it and then let go and hold boost. Okay, Dale, you're gonna have to walk me through that. I'm not sure if I follow. I'm gonna try this stuff. Because if I can double my boost, dude, I need to know how to do it. It's because we don't use a legendary class mod. Huh? Favorite gun to run is a Mookie with Ripper mag. It's a mini sub. Yeah, dude, exactly. So you and me definitely have a similar play style, like run and gun style. Totally. Like that's, I love it. Where am I going? This way. Okay. Dale said, if you flick the jump and get it sliding sideways, hold it and then let go and hold boost. Let go and so I'm not sure if so if I boost, flick. Oh wait, no, that was not the right flick. I exited. Okay. Like slide it sideways like that? Dude, that's weird. This is so weird. It's confusing. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. So like, I don't even know. That's weird. On console, you have the boost on the left trigger, and the right trigger, you can use the jump button. You can tail slide. Interesting. I'm sure I could probably figure it out with practice. But I gotta go kill these things now. Dead. Told you. Come on, almost. Oh, is everybody dead? Let's see, I wanted to go this way.
Do not worry, chariot. I will remain by your side.
It's in a tail slide. You can keep going forward, but as soon as you release the button, you then click and hold the boost down. I love me some action skill builds, and a lot of people are making fun builds, so I'm just trying to find ways to make things work. Like I have a lance build that has no capstones, just shooting at 4 charges Good for mobbing, but bosses still take like 2 to 3 shots, and I'm trying to figure out a way to just one-shot bosses with it and no guns. Oh, dude, Nick, ignore the stupid Streamlabs bot. I don't know. It gets angry over the dumbest things, man. No, don't worry about the length of the message. Aston, this is Borderlands 4. Yeah, dude. Yeah, ignore the bot. Yeah, so totally understand what you're saying. I do enjoy action skill. Thank you for the sub. Just saw I got one on the YouTube. So yeah, I love action skill builds as well. Like I said, this Amon build is hella fun. Ooh, I see all kinds of things I'm gonna go kill right now. So I also have a Lance build. That maybe is the next thing I pull out is my Lance build, and I'll show you what I've got working on for the Lance, because it is hella fun. Oh, look at that, dude. This thing does so much damage. It's crazy. I'm telling you, man. This Amon build does ridiculous damage. Hold up, what was that? Oh yeah, that was the sub. Thank you for the sub on YouTube. Can't wait to test my build on new raid bosses. Yeah, no, same. I've got a number of builds I really want to test. All right, let's see. We're going this way.
I soar upon metal wings.
I can like one-shot all these dudes with this mantra. I need some bigger dudes. So I don't waste my action skill. There we go. Oh, right now. It's alright. Oh. Just smack people with the At some point, I want to make Harlow bubble builds work with UVH6. Smack people with the bubbles. Wait, are you talking about the Halo sidekick? Nick, is that what you're talking about? The bubble? Because if so, that's what I run with my Harlow is the Halo sidekick. It's great, dude. It is so strong. And every time you re-trigger that Halo sidekick, it buffs your fire rate, your damage. No, the blue tree. Oh. Okay, is that's the thing she shoots? The chroma accelerator? Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. I'm kind of dreading tomorrow's update. I feel like they are gonna. Yeah, Dale, same. I'm worried that they're gonna nerf my build as well, because it seems everybody's kind of running red tree cash right now. Like I'm invested in the totems. I'm not on him now, but I'm invested in the totems, which is his green. I think it's his, if I remember right, it's Cash's green tree. But I have the vast majority, 80+% of my points in the red tree. Because that's where all the strong damage is mainly in the red tree. And so I just have a strong feeling they're gonna nerf his red tree. Chroma is red. See, nobody sees it. Wait, what? There's another thing? Okay, wait. Now you're making me want to go look up what Harlow's skills are, because I literally can't think of what these bubbles are. Blue tree bubbles. You put enemies in. Oh, that's right. That's right. I do remember seeing that. I was playing with someone who did that, and it's like it doesn't work for bosses though. I don't think, right? Because it puts them in stasis, is what it's called. It puts a bubble in them, puts them in stasis, and they like float around. They like float up in it. At a Ripper drill site like this, it would be hilarious. You could be putting everyone in bubbles. The neuron catcher. Is that what it is? Holy crap, I think I have the longest reload ever. Guess I should probably wait on the action skill. There's just not enough going on right now. It's just a waste. Wait for the bosses. This mantra just wrecks all these dudes. You say hot tater going in? Sailed. Oh, I was gonna say, wait, where? I thought there was 3. Okay, here we go. Come on. Do the punch thing, fool. Yeah, you see how strong this is? And because of the invincibility phase, like, it doesn't, I don't even get hurt. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly, that they could make a character so strong, and when I'm at my strongest, I'm also invincible. Like, that just seems kind of broken. Crazy. Oh, if you turn off the music? Oh, dude, I've always loved what they say. Wait, I gotta turn off the music now because I love hearing what they say. Probably nerf the stacks Cash can have and Glown nerf. Yeah, D-Bell, I'm 100% convinced that from Gloam to Glow is gonna get nerfed so that when you go into Windfall and you have from Gloam to Glow in your skill tree, you can no longer kill Vile, Ordinite, and Immune bosses without waiting for, you know, taking out their crystals or the Ordinite or their immune phases. Like, I'm convinced that's a bug and that's gonna get nerfed. If you're invincible, why can I see you? No, not invisible. Invincible. Invincible as in I can't be damaged. Not invisible as in you can't see me. Pip, yes, this is Amon. Just got in my opinion the God roll trigger bot gun damage. Damage dealt and elemental damage. Now my build is done. Nice. Or it's not the size of the gun, it's how you shake it. Yeah, Dale, dude, that one is hilarious. It's the little guy on the with like the spider legs. It's how you shake it. He's all shaking. Wait, what was that? What was that? Oh, boom, puppy. That could actually be good for mobbing, but I'm not running a forward weapon right now. Alright, I'm gonna keep running it. Just trying to level up. I don't really care about the loot right now. Because it'll be all worthless once I get up a few levels anyway. Happy I don't use Gloom to Glow. Yeah, no, I honestly don't use it either. The only reason I end up using it sometimes is because it's in one of the class mods that I use. But I have no points spec'd into it. Partly because I fully expect it to get nerfed. Hip hip, how good are Amon's abilities? I'm currently playing as Cash, but I might use him for a second playthrough. Cash's abilities can be great if you build around it the right way. Like the build that I have, it's fantastic. It does a ton of damage. When I throw my Storm Cutter, which does a lot of damage, I'm invincible. I'm immune to damage for like 2 seconds. And the more that Oh, my bot's mad at somebody for swearing. Ignore that, dude. Ignore it. The best enemy death of all time in Borderlands history is the Hyperion engineers Borderlands 2. Tell my wife. That's great. That is great. You mix Cash and Amon. Oh wait, did I mix Cash and Amon? Not bad. All right. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. I forget what it was. What was I gonna do? That's all right. I don't care. I don't remember.
Every team needs a star.
You know, I honestly should probably use a super soldier shield for in here. I really don't need the shock damage. And I tell you what, I could totally use the fire rate and movement speed buff over this. Okay, there's a lot of beeping. Oh, he threw it at me. And there's the boss out. Come on. Here we go. Get out of the way. Stairs are in my way. There's the last dude. Ah, I hit myself. What y'all think? Not bad, right? I'm super rusty with Amon too, so I'm like still trying to remember the combination of the Storm Cutter into the Storm Punch deal. some of this stuff. Let's make face babies. What? Okay, someone. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna turn off the music. Let's see. How do I turn the music off? I want to hear what these dudes are saying. Music volume. Just turn it off. Okay. Let's see what these dudes say now. I never even thought about that. See what kind of ridiculous stuff they're gonna say. It's gonna be weird without the music. I'm so used to the music. It's so weird without the music. All the screaming. It's hilarious. So weird without music. It said a few things. I think the thing I heard the most was just constant screaming. What bosses are good to farm for cash? Do you mean like what loot do you use with cash? I guess it's just a little hard to say, or like how to answer that question unless I know more specifically like what you're looking to do. If you're just looking for fun bosses to farm with cash, honestly, I like some of the new bosses in the DLC, the Mad Ellie and the Vault Hunter of the Damned, like the Crazy Earl. He's a fun one. And he drops some incredible loot, like the Scoot and Shoot. That thing's awesome. Stream your first time starting Borderlands 2, the opening credits movie, so great. Want to see the first reactions. Yeah, dude, absolutely. I for sure will, Devel. Have you done the lowering Claptrap's voice? He says something each increment it is lowered. Oh wait, what is that? I don't know what that is. Is that Borderlands 4? That doesn't sound familiar. In the options. Oh! In the options. No, I have not done that. So if I go into options. Oh man, I hate this wild card mission that everything needs headshots. Oh, Nick, yeah, have fun with that, man. That one is terrible. I hate it. And then they all have the shields around them, right? If that's the one I'm thinking of. Let's see, is there a Claptrap voice thing in here? Oh, Claptrap.
Help! I'm being silenced! Fine! See how you do without me! You're just jealous! Psych! Say psych! Good thing I talk with my clamps! Help! I'm being silenced! Fine! See how you do without me! Psych! Say psych!
Yeah, that's cool. I never even did that. I've never done that before. I didn't even know you could. Seems like a hilarious option. Like, turn the most annoying voice in the game off. All right, I gotta turn my music back on. It's so weird without the music.
What are you doing?
Dang, the dudes just blow up when I punch them.
Now I'll never get to live forever.
Splat. All right, hold up. Do I have a super soldier? Surely I do, right? I have a fireworks too. Of course I do. 13 cell. There's a super soldier. Do I not have one with vagabond on it? Really? I don't? Maybe we'll run the fireworks just for fun. Oh, you know what? That's going to lose some firmware. Ah, whatever. I'm just going to keep this. Come on, boss. Oh, come on, get off him. All right, here we go. Everybody? Yo, this doesn't cache. Yeah, I was running cache to start with. Decided to switch over to Amon because folks were talking about some melee stuff, and this Amon build, I'm only at level 50, like I haven't even leveled him up yet. Figured I would break it out for a little bit, maybe do some leveling here. Still super rusty with it though. Very, very strong. Probably not gonna be able to do this too long though. Isn't necessarily the funnest thing to do, just leveling. Haven't played Amon in a minute though. Fun to break it back out. Boss at? Come on now. Oh, really? Are you kidding me? I gotta wait 16 more seconds. Come on. Come on. Hey, there we go. There's a level. Yeah, this build is crazy strong. I'm gonna have to keep working on leveling them up. Deadeye probably using that. Get him up to 60 and see where I can put these other points in the tree because it's already so crazy strong. Have you done the singularity knife kill? Get a ripper near a large cliff. Throw a knife up the wall. It drags him up. Throw another knife and so on. Then let him fall. Dude, I have not done that. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. I'm gonna have to try that now. That's hilarious. Keep taking them higher and higher and higher, and then stop throwing the knives and just let the dude fall. Gosh, I have no idea where I would even put these skills right now, so I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm gonna switch back. One second, y'all. All right. Okay, let's go have some fun. Let's go have some fun. I'm just gonna go to a ripper drill site. They are too much fun with this cash build. And I'm always farming some purple, so why the heck not? You know, let's just go do the same site, but with cash. In fact, wait, no. I need the Phosphine Infinity XXXL. So that's another ripper drill site. See if I can get this shiny. This one is Battle Wagon right there.
Hey, Balti.
There will never be a better gun in this game than the Hellwalker. No one will ever convince me otherwise. And I'm not talking about damage-wise, because clearly anything with like the torch stickies and stuff is going to do more damage. I'm just talking about the straight, like, just fun aspect of it. This thing is so great. Oh my god. How many of them are there? And I mean, it does some hella damage too. There's no denying that. Good God, back up. Dude, how many of these things are there? Done.
Just what I was looking for.
Where you at?
Should have watched the hand. Let us see who ends up getting first.
Oh my god, stop moving. There you go. Hold still and let me shoot you in the face. So BL2 and BL3, Purple Jacob's shoddy called Stagecoach. Stagecoach? Up to 24 pellets? Maybe that are wanting to make it a legendary. 24 pellets is crazy. All right, y'all ready to have some fun? Oh, wait. I want my Wind Rider so I can keep throwing totems. I don't want the crack shot for this one. That. All right, here we go.
That's what I was looking for.
Speed. I am speed. Gotcha. Boss already? Okay. Here we go. I don't think they stand a chance, y'all. Cleared it. Cleared it. We can make it even more fun. Swapping on the super soldier so I have faster fire rate and movement speed. Because I don't really need the shock damage I'm doing here. Like I already have plenty damage, so we can make this even more fun. Yeah. Okay. Let this build back up. In true mode, you have plenty of damage. Yeah, let's go true mode, actually. Because then I'll get way more enemies. Oh, wait. I got 4 and a Deadeye now. I gotta swap something. Let's see, I need... Crap. Alright, so I don't have to think about it. I'm gonna actually just keep... Oh, this is Deadeye too. Oh, it's because of this. Yeah, I forgot. I was switching to... You know what? Let's just do this. Let's just keep it. I don't think it matters. I'm not even gonna use the totems, I don't think, until the boss comes out. We'll try it. That way I don't have to think about it. Then let's go true mode and see what happens. It'd be way more enemies now. What's up, Steven? Trying to see if I can get the Phosphine Affinity XXL, and I just ran this stripper drill site on non-true mode, and we had a suggestion to do true mode. We'll get way more enemies, and they're going to be buffed, so you know what? Why the heck not? Let's do it. Good luck, yeah. And happy Wednesday, yeah, to you. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna run out of ammo. That's what's gonna happen. There's so many dudes. You can already see I'm under 100. Oh, there we go. Back up to 180. All right, here we go. Totems. And then we're gonna go rep kit. Grit knives. Oh man, this is true mode too. I'm just gonna run circles around it. Oh, I'm out of ammo. There goes the ammo. I knew it was gonna happen. It's alright, I got SMG ammo. Just harder to hit with this thing. I killed you. What are you doing up? Yeah, see, that's the only thing about true mode is because the enemies take so much more to take out, I end up running out of shotgun ammo. Nice clear. So, yeah, that not bad for true mode and running out of ammo. I'm gonna have to turn it back off though. As much fun as it is on true mode having all the extra enemies, better chances for more purple. It's just I'm gonna run out of ammo, I know it. Constantly. You did yours on one UVH one shirt? Nice. All right. Turn it off so I don't have to worry about running out of ammo. Oh jeez, I'm not even looking where I'm going. Shotgun straight to the face at full sprint. Bam. Why am I stuck? Dang, it's fast when it's not true mode though. Jeez. You can't wait to get your cash level. What level are you at? Pistolier. Yeah. $53. Oh yeah, you're close. I love these cash bone shard ricochets. Look at that. I mean, they just destroy.
Let us see who ends up getting hurt.
Look at that. It's so nasty. Good God, this might be the fastest clear yet. Look at that. Look at these, the boss is already out. No way. This is literally going to be the fastest clear ever. Boss dead. Why is there a vial? That's interesting. Alright, come on, shield. Come on, shield. I'm running ammo. I don't have my from gloam to glow with this one. There we go. Out of ammo. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back to the from gloam to glow class mod I have, or that has it on it, because I have never once seen vials here, but if they can spawn, I'm gonna cook through all my ammo trying to get through those crystals if I don't have this, which screws up my firmware, but it's not gonna matter. Farming Vile Ted and experiments. Yeah, but with Vex to get her up to level 60. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's Vex is the only Vault Hunter I have not run yet. Like I'm on Cash and gotten him to 60, and I haven't even done Vex yet. Need to one of these days.
This one seems particularly unhinged.
Oh! Okay, that worked out.
Ready to roll the dice?
What? Good God, that's insane. That's insane. She is a fun play. Yeah, no, I've seen, you know, I've seen plenty of videos and playthroughs and you know, streamers and all this stuff using her. It definitely seems fun. I just haven't gotten around to doing a build with her yet. we'll get to it. I had plans to, but then, you know, cash dropped and I was like, okay, I gotta check out cash. All right, one more run before we wrap up the stream. See what I'm saying with that Wind Rider? You can just keep chucking totems like constantly. Like I always have 3 available. Look at that. Back up to 3. And there's already what, like 6 of them out there? Yeah, that's crazy. The mortar totem still trying to get him. A fire. Oh, completion. Not seeing anything worth grabbing yet. I'd love to see a nice Torg or Jacob's enhancement. All right, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Appreciate everybody hanging out, being lively in the chat. As always, makes this more fun than me just sitting here playing a game by myself. Always love to have some folks to talk to. So appreciate it. And let's see, today's Wednesday. So the next live stream is currently scheduled for Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Hopefully we'll see y'all then. If something comes up and I have to reschedule because maybe there's an overlap with something going on outside of the, the stream stuff, I'll let y'all know in my Discord. If you're not in the Discord, you can type the word Discord. My bot will give you the link and you can come join and hang out with us. And until next time, y'all take care. Blunts, take care, man. Have a good one. So you do be on the lookout for Teen Witch mod. Oh, absolutely. I've heard Teen Witch is a good one. I'll keep an eye out for it. Thank you, Steven. Fog. Isaac, no, I just joined, bro. Sorry, Isaac. Yeah, dude, it's my time to wrap up. Come back by. So I typically stream Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern for about a couple hours. So I started about 2 hours ago, so it's about time to wrap it up. Have a blessed night. Thank you, Isaac. You too, man. Have a good night. Hope y'all have a great rest of your week. Stay safe out there. Have fun. And we'll see you Saturday at 6 p.m. Hopefully, unless I have to cancel. And I'll let y'all know in the Discord if I do. Till then, take care, everybody.